Hi. What's up, guys? So hang on a sec. I keep having that Snowblind song play in my head. So I'm going to have to listen to that. 'Cause you're so fine, I just can't get away. I think it's Snowblind. So I was sitting outside having some coffee, smoking a cigarette. Yeah, back on them. Told you I was. It's so funny because I didn't want a cigarette at all, and then I went and bought some, and then here I am still smoking. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Going through transformation, finding my way back. So when I was sitting outside, this energy keeps coming through about this spellbound shit, right? And then what was coming through so clearly was like fearful of your power, fearful of your gifts. And then it was like, why? Why are you afraid? Because you know the power that you wield? What's... Oh, this is, did I show this to you? Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. So, thank you. I love how this comes out because we were just talking about magic, right? Unlock the magic within. So, I'm getting chills. So, during this spellbound thing, it's like having like in part of that, I heard ritual, and part of that ritual, and part of that binding, there was something done that maybe made you fearful to unlock that power within, to step fully into it. I heard until it's integrated. Until you get past these certain levels, like trials. I heard witch trials. No, not witch trials, but in a sense, right? Because, you know, you're the one they've been waiting for, the one they spoke about, the one prophesied, the dragon reborn, the witch of all witches, right? That they haven't seen in centuries type shit. You are the healing magic. You are the snake. You're all of the elements. You're all of it. It's you. Yep, it's you. You are the sun. You are the rain. All of it. No matter which way you go, you're all of it. Your air, earth, wind, and fire. Air, earth, wind, and fire. No, your water, right? Your water, your earth, your wind, your fire. You're the oracle, the air guardian. So something has been placed, locked on you, and I want to break free. So those of you who know, deep within, you carry something I heard passed down from generations, but I don't know, because that's only in this lifetime. But when you were in another human in your last incarnation, it was a totally different bloodline. So make that make sense. I don't know. The Shaolin, right? That's why there's certain things you don't do. There's certain things you can't do. Or could you? I don't know. The White Buffalo Prophecy. You're the one. You're the one told in all of the stories, ancient stories of this coming of age. Oh, I just got chills. Chills on chills on chills on chills. Still going. Still going. There you are. The wise one. The one kept bound for your protection, I heard, for your safety. Yeah. Until the time the great teacher awakens. But you've had to go through a lot of darkness. A lot of darkness to wake up to the light. To awaken the light that you are. I said stargazer, right? It's funny. I heard shapeshifter. That's funny. Shaolin Master again. Fire Guardian, you know. They kept you bound, spellbound. I'm hearing for your protection, for your safety, for you to get to where you needed to be, done for you. Because you had to walk around as a mere mortal and live the mere mortal things. This goes with that Aunt Margie or whatever video. You see things others can't. You get hidden knowledge is given to you, and it always has. They've always been in your life. You've always walked into the fire. How many times is great teacher going to come out? So you know who you are now. Or can you see? Can you see? Do you command the wind? Does the wind speak to you? Is it one of the signs of the times that even the wind blows when you speak truths? It does that for me. You speak to the trees. There's no mistake. You came to this lifetime for a purpose. Make no mistake. It's all been, I heard, preordained, planned. Your lordship, right? Your lordship. $9.18 I just saw. And a bunch, that's a lot, but a bunch of things are coming to you. And things can only come a little, things can only come a little bit at a time, because it is so much and it's so not like anything else and so out there that your human mind would melt. Had you been given all of this at one time, it's like in a game, it's like opening up different levels, right? by little, you're awakening and unlocking each door that unlocks each gift. You're more powerful and have more insight and can see things than I'm hearing most mortal people. But yet you're unseen. You don't use it. They've always spoke to you. I said spoken. There's a wheel with spoke, so it's funny. Always. Always a direct connection. You were misunderstood. You said things that probably spooked the fuck out of people. And you have no idea because you don't remember. Because you've been wiped. You've been spellbound. Trapped in the confines of your own mind. Waiting to unlock each level as it comes. Take a bow, baby. Take a bow. Because you're center stage. 11:11. And when you speak, wow. When I said, and when you speak, what came through was like the earth will rumble. We've gotten this before. The heavens will quake and the earth will rumble, or the other way around. Something like that. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Leap of faith. It's all part of your journey. Only you can unlock the spellbound. Oh my God, I just spit. Planting seeds with angels the whole time. You will be, I know you really don't care to be seen, like public news and all that shit, right? Follow the yellow brick road. Just follow the path laid out before you like you have a choice. That's the illusion, right? Just follow the path of your soul. All these people that make all this money and that get all this fame for what you just do effortlessly. You don't try. You don't have to meditate. You just are that. Right? Like the weaver. Like they just showed me like the weaver of, in that show I'm watching, The Discovery of Witches. They're bringing that to me. Like she's a weaver. And like her magic is they create their own. She creates her own spells, so to speak. No longer bound and trapped, but to free. But then you need to, you have to, the power that you wield, that you hold, it just can't be in anybody's hands because you're not at it for power and greed. Only for the betterment and freeing of souls and of EBS, of earthbound souls. Unlocking their cages. You are the dream weaver. You dream new worlds into existence by your words, by your healing, People think, what can I do? I'm only one person. By your healing alone, each individually, it affects the entire world. Do you not see it? When you speak about things, does not everybody else start getting the same information? Take a bow. It's you. They want to be you. That's why they're jealous. They want your authority, I heard. They want your gifts. It's not them. It's not for them. No one can take it. It's who you are. No one's going to take it from you. Bound for your protection. They can take everybody and everything from you. That won't change. If they can keep you bound, 1444, bound in sadness and guilt and regret and all those things. Yeah, Michael said, fuck yeah, she's telling the truth. hoping that you give up your destiny. But that can't happen. It's destiny. There's no swapping. There's none of that. Can you even give it up? Why is it once you get past a certain thing, a certain level of awareness, there's no going back? You can't go back to who you used to be. You can stay stuck where you're at, but I doubt that. Because your soul is so much more awake now, it will not allow that to happen no matter what your human says. No matter what your ego talks about. It's your experience, your life experience to get out, to get past. It's the ego. It's where all the pain and traumas sit. That wants to stay where it's comfortable in that place. And everything's a pattern. And when you change one thing, you switch up the pattern. Then no one has any idea what the fuck you're doing. I'm hearing what fucking timeline you're on or anything else. Untouchable. Will never happen. Because you're constantly evolving and shedding skin and they don't know what fucking time. They can't touch you. You're untouchable. I'm hearing like you move between worlds, but you move between dimensions and timelines. You could be in this one, you could be in that one, you could be here, you could be there. You're everywhere. I heard take a bow and rest. More sadness, more grief. But you're learning to accept your grief. You're learning to accept everything that comes and feel it. You don't turn away. You don't try to hide it and lock it. That's what they want to do. That's it. They want to lock it back in the depths of your mind, in your soul, so you stay in that kind of energy. So that way you can't move forward and unlock any other doors. You've gone way past that. The earth is your mission, I just heard. You're the great teacher. But you got to, you're not going to do anything else until it's time and until you unlock what you need to unlock. Be addicted to that. Be addicted to unlocking your own soul's potential. You have everything to gain by it. Everything. You may lose the world, but you gain the kingdom of heaven. 1808. It's all perspective, baby. It's all perspective, baby. I heard taming that lion. Beast of burden, bringing that beast out. Beastie. Michael. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. You walk into the dark. You walk into the places where the demons have control of the human. And you walk and you confront them and you pull that darkness out for them to see. And they don't like it, so they try to lash back. But you just keep on smiling and going. My job is done here. Now you see, it's your chance. You're presented to them. You are presented to them for them to free themselves. You're the wise one. Yeah, you've gotten the backlash and you've gotten this and that, but now the authority, the light, when you walk into a room, they know when you allow and want to be seen in that aspect. It's bringing me to something I was listening to yesterday on the way to go see, to help my son, and it was a lady. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I really can't, I can't really stand her voice and how she talks. But, so about Marilyn Monroe, and Marilyn Monroe was walking down the street with her friend. Nobody recognized her. And you know how beautiful she was and everything, you know. But when she's like, hey, watch this, I'm going to switch my energy or something, and then I'm going to step into my role. All she didn't do anything. Still the same clothes, still walking in the same place. All she did was shift her energy, then everyone recognized her. To be walking around in plain sight, unseen, and then you shift. You shift your energy. And maybe this is something for us to, perhaps the lesson and what they're trying to say in this whole thing is there's a time and a place. And when you need to show your authority and be, then it comes. People are presented to you. You are an experience in itself. And people either get, their experience is whatever it needs to be for their soul evolution. You need not do anything but just stand strong in yourself and who you are and your own authority. And that's what you've been waking up to. Yep. You're everything. And I heard and nothing all at the same time. You know what I mean? So we're going to stop here. But no worries. And you don't need to be fearful of the unknown and fearful of your abilities. I'm not going to say powers, but of your abilities, because you were given those because only you can carry out what needs to, because your heart is pure. It's not for fame and fortune and greed and fuckery, and it's for freeing people, not binding them and imprisoning them. It's for freedom. If you just keep going like you're going, baby, you'll always be going in the right direction. But remember this. If you think 2222, you're a light worker or you're meant to help the world, then it just may be that you have to walk in darkness a lot more than you'd like. But it's for a reason. It's for a reason. Because you're presented and experienced for the awakening of humanity. Or not. It's their choice. So if you keep being presented to certain people, you're like, what the fuck? And then you see how you have nothing in common with them anymore. But they're presented to you. What you don't see on the other side is what they think and feel, what they're doing. And they're presented to you. And you feel their energy when it's off. When they're in your presence. You know. But you just know that you're covered, guided, protected, and you do any means necessary. That's you. The sage. The great teacher. The shaman. You not only see the soul in the human, but you see inside of their human. You get things of when they're sick, where they have aches and pains, where the problem really lies in their human, and they don't know. They think, no, it hurts here. And you're like, no, because it comes from this. I didn't even realize that. Well, no, you didn't. But here, let me tell you, just shut up and listen. Spring into action. I wanted to name this video something I said earlier, and now we'll just call it Shapeshifter. I don't know what to call this video, but I'm going to go. I love you guys. Peace and hair grease. Oh. All right, this one card. All the world is your stage, but yet nobody sees you. Because you're the secret agent, you work in the backgrounds. You're in plain sight. People are going to fall to their fucking knees. Oh my gosh. You knew. I said, Father, please forgive them for they know not what they do. He said, yeah, they do. I've talked to them. They know. But they choose that path instead. Just like he may have told them. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to be great for you. Keep doing what you're doing because you know what? They all fall down. You're going to start losing people you love. People will fall away. Everything meant for people, they will receive it. So fear not. Because you came to overcome, so you will overcome everything. You came to overcome because you're peace in itself. You're the epitome of peace. Sometimes there's times when it calls for peace, and there's time when it's called for not peace. But most of the time, you are peace, or you just allow them to walk in their own shit. 3:13. I'm getting a phone call, right? Of course I am. I don't care what covens, I don't care what things people think they are. Keep it up, stupid motherfuckers. Sorry. At the end of the day, I just feel sorry for you. You have my pity that you're so miserable. You have my pity. Is that what you're after? Is that what you want? You want pity? You want people because you're a victim? And you cause all this fuckery on yourself because you just can't get past yourself. You don't want to do anything for yourself. You're just so worried about what someone else is going to do. Why? Yeah, you're the devil. Stay in your devil energy and go back to fucking hell and stay there. We ain't got no time for you. Boring. Next. Then love comes walking in. Some kind of alien. Namaste. Peace.